Good evening, and welcome to this season's first production of Monarch Football, brought to you by WJMH Sports. We're excited to be back in Monarch Stadium and to kick off the 2021 home schedule. I'm John McGlumpy alongside Roman Gray and Carson Everett, and we're coming to you live this evening from Moundsville, West Virginia.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Along with the teams, fans, and the band, our crew is also preparing for tonight's matchup between the John Marshall Monarchs and the Weir High Rough Red Riders, which will kick off in just minutes.
We've also got our two reporters on the sidelines, Maria Evans and Chris Evans, who are ready to bring you interviews and more throughout the night. While we wait for kickoff, let's check in with WJMH reporter Maria Evans, who caught up with first-year JM coach Justin Kropta earlier this evening. Maria?
So, Coach, what improvements do you hope to see from your team this week?
Well, we got to get a little better. We're going to have to just get better. That's all I've asked any week of these guys when I've been in camp with doubles, during the season. It's get better every week. That's all.
And you were a head coach at Harrison for many years before you took an assistant position at Wheeling University. So what drew you back to the head coach position here at John Marshall?
Well, I missed high school. I missed the relationship between the coach and the kids. That was always my favorite part of coaching anyway. We're fortunate that we had a lot of success at Harrison Central. But what I remember is not the wins and losses nearly as much as the kids, the faces of the kids. And, they still call from time to time. I got a lot of phone calls last week wishing me well. And that's what really matters in high school sports. So I missed that relationship. So that's really what brought me.
Thanks. Reporting from the sidelines, I'm Maria Evans with WJMH Sports.
Thanks, Maria. We'll see if the Monarchs can bounce back from last week's loss and improve their schedule to 1-1 this season in just a bit.
The Red Riders are also looking to improve to 1-1 after a 35-20 loss at Oak Glen last week. John Marshall and Weir are familiar with each other, meeting just last year in a matchup in Weir, where the Monarchs came out with a 48-6 win.
WJMH reporter Maria Evans also caught up with the Weir head coach Frank Sissany during warm-ups tonight. Let's hear what he had to say.
Your team played in a close game last week. What did your team succeed in last week that you hope to see again tonight?
Well, we took another step in the right direction. We weren't in the right end of the column when it comes to wins and losses, but we got a young team. So little by little, we saw progress as the game went on. So we're looking to continue that into this game against John Marshall.
And this is your second away game in a row. So what does your team do to get in the right mindset before an away game?
Well, what's unique about this is our fourth because we've had two scrimmages on the road. We had new turf put in our high school, and now we got two games here, or a game we played on the road first week, and now here at John Marshall. So we're kind of seasoned vets right now with traveling, and we actually can't wait to get home next weekend. So our kids are used to traveling, and they get a nice meal after they're out.
Thanks. Reporting from the sidelines, I'm Maria Evans with WJMH Sports.
Thanks, Maria. Everyone at Monarch Stadium is looking forward to kickoff as it quickly approaches.
WJMH Media is excited to have a full crew here tonight with over 10 student crew members running the show, both on air and behind the scenes. While the majority of our crew members are juniors and seniors at John Marshall, we also have Sherrard Middle School student on our crew.
Emily Gatz is a sixth grader and has been a part of the WJMH Media family since she was a second grader at Hilltop Elementary. Let's head down to the sidelines to get tonight's football forecast from WJMH meteorologist Emily Gatz.
Good evening. It's currently in the 70s. Later tonight, it's going to drop into the mid-60s. There's no chance of rain. Reporting on the sidelines, I'm WJMH meteorologist Emily Gatz.
Thanks, Emily.
Tonight, the Monarchs, they go against the Weir Red Riders, who also lost last week against Oak Glen. And both teams hoping to come up 1-1 on the season as we approach kickoff.
Two starters are out for the Monarchs, Ben McCardle and Braden Hagendorn.
Ben McCardle, he is a very good running back, starts at running back and middle linebacker. And, the Monarchs are really going to miss him tonight, Roman. And I'm not sure how they're going to do without Braden Hagedorn as well, who is starting at defensive tackle. Well, not tonight. Monarchs kicking off to the Weir Red Riders. Back to return is Corey Lyons. Kicking off for John Marshall, Connor Fitzpatrick. And we are off for the 2021 John Marshall home season. Good return up to around the 27-yard line. And now we're going to be able to see this Riders offense. And, they scored 20 points last week, which, wasn't enough to win against Oak Glen, who scored 35. You just want to see them come out here and be able to replicate what they did last week and do better.
Yeah, a team that's going to have a strong running game tonight.
They were able to hold Oak Glen's quarterback to 24 passing yards last week.
Very minimal passing game. Now the ball snap, play action, screen. Caught by. Not able to see the number yet. Jason Noska.
John Marshall did a good job of getting around the blockers right there and holding them to a small gain.
Bringing them down around the 32.
Grant Niswanger filling in tonight for Braden Hagedorn. And it's a read option. He's going to keep it. And he's brought down for a very small gain. Almost met him right at the line of scrimmage.
Monarchs defenders did a great job at being at home there.
Good tackle by Jared Kirkus, one of the leaders on this team. Defensive end, didn't play last year at defensive end, mostly just played tight end, but he really is stepping into his role at defensive end. And this is going to be a run to the right side. He's got daylight.
He's out of bounds.
A big gain up to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be enough to flip field position.
Red Riders had a lot of lead blockers out there to lead the path for him.
Let's talk about this starting lineup for the Red Riders. At tight end, they have Gage Hawkins. Left tackle, Cam Jones. Left guard, Jason Long. Center, Elias Paw. Right guard, Anthony Zorbini. Right tackle, Miles Rice. Wide receiver, Max Malley. This is a run up the middle, and it's going to be stopped right at the line, driven back. But
it's a nice stop by that Monarchs defense.
Corey Lyons nowhere to go on that play. John Marshall starting defensive lineup. Jared Kirkus at D end. Bryce Cook and Grant Niswanger both at the tackle position, and Ethan Neely at the other end. Linebackers for tonight, Nate Menendez and Jace Riding Jr. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Jared
Kirkus again having a good first outing here for the Monarchs on defense. Wow, what a sack. He tries to roll out left there, and it just doesn't work out for him. Outside backers for the Monarchs, Jacob Caulfield and Cody Hartman, really stepping up as juniors this year. Didn't really see a lot of time there last year as sophomores, but they are stepping up tonight, and they did last week. We got a timeout by the Red Riders.
25th year, the celebration of John Marshall State Championship in 1996. We'll have all these.
Now, reporter for WJMH Media, Chris Evans, is going to have a chance to talk to people from the Gold Cancer Society down to Chris during this timeout.
I'm here with Brenda Crow, the co-chair of the Marshall County Cancer Awareness.
And we're back to the game.
What has kept you motivated throughout the 5 years of working on child
Sack,
cancer?
fumble. It's still
Well,
up.
truth is,
Recovered by the Monarchs.
kids are still getting sick. Kids are still dying. Childhood cancer
Monarchs
is
are
the
down at
leading
the
cause of
5.
death by disease in children aged 0 to 19 in this country. And even though
What a play by that Monarchs defense.
Come up big on that play.
Not tricked by the play action, they will get some pressure.
I believe that was Jared Kirkus again. And now the Monarchs offense. See what they can do after a very good defensive play there. Very good defensive drive.
Only gave up one big play and able to stop them.
Very good recovery. And it's a run. Touchdown, Monarchs. That one was Wallace on that one. Clipson Wallace, the freshman.
Stepping up for the injured Ben McCardle and filling the role nicely so far.
So Monarchs are going to take an early 6-0 lead.
What do you say about that? One touchdown, one play, one touchdown to the freshman Clipson Wallace. Great first run. And
Nice
now,
way to get your first career start.
And now Connor Fitzpatrick is on for the kick to make it 7. And it's good. Monarchs up 7-0. You know, it's just what a great job by that Monarch defense to set up the touchdown run. We get a replay of that one. You see Jacob Caulfield snaps the ball, immediately looks to the right. As you can see, as it throws in here, the blocks, they were set up perfectly. Everything's just great. On that play, everything went right, and Clipson, you know, he's fast enough on our offense. Even better.
The senior night for the Monarchs.
Now, on to kick for the Monarchs, number 10, Connor Fitzpatrick. His second kickoff of the game.
Oh, there's a penalty down on the
Penalty.
field.
Encroachment on the kicking team. Number 8, 5-yard penalty. We'll re-kick.
And that one's going to go against the Monarchs. Sabuka, encroachment. Moved a little too early there. Now, on to kick again, Connor Fitzpatrick. And this one is off.
What a kick by Connor.
Connor Fitzpatrick, an amazing kick. And he's going
Oh,
to break
he's
2
gonna go-
tackles.
Oh,
He's open down the field. Noah Beckett's going to try and chase him down, but he misses, and he's finally wrapped up at the 42-yard line.
It's a nice return by the Weir Red Riders.
Monarchs had a couple down there to stop him, but he's able to make them miss. Flip field.
Completely flip the field. Great field advantage that you want to start with if you're the Red Riders after going down 7-0 on the last drive. The Red Riders making a mistake on the last drive, but they got the Monarchs right where they want them. It's going to be snapped, and it's going to be a handoff straight up the middle, stopped by Jared Kirkus again.
Monarchs look ready for this rushing game.
It was Corey Lyons on the carry. You know, Jared Kirkus looks very, very impressive thus far. And for someone who did not start at defensive end last year as a junior, you got to be thinking, you know, why wasn't he starting?
It's what you like to see from your seniors stepping up when you need them.
This one's going to be a motion, a keep. He's going to be running down the sideline. Tackled.
Down
out of
around
bounds.
the 30.
Mark him down around the 26, 27-yard line.
That time the Red Riders were able to set the edge.
Around the 29.
Move the chains.
And now, back to snap after his big run. He hands it off. Minimal gain, only 1 or 2 yards on the carry.
Nice tackle by the Monarchs defense there.
You know, this run game has looked very good with missing starting defensive tackle Hagedorn. You know, Braden Hagedorn is a big part of that line, no matter what you think. Last year, very good on the defensive line. It's going to be snapped again. A pitch. Kirkus missed the tackle, but he's got teammates to wrap him up.
Monarchs defense got back there fast.
In there to make the stop was Grant Niswanger, who is filling in for the injured Hagedorn today.
Third down and 14 for the Red Riders. It's going to be snapped. He's going to roll right. Looks like a pass. They're chasing him down. Throw incomplete. Not good enough for the first down, but complete.
Good job by the Monarchs at protecting the sticks right there.
Coda Moore on that one. Good defense. You know, he locked him up pretty well. So very minimal gain on that pass. Not letting him get the first down.
Forced him to come back to the ball.
Red Riders should go in for it here.
They are going for it. About 4th and 3. It's a handoff. Number 6. And he's short.
Nice stop by that Monarchs defense.
Turnover on downs. Now we get to see this promising looking Monarch offense again on their second drive of the day. Alex Francis moved to center this year, a move that a lot of people didn't see coming. But he is pretty good at it. Snap. The ball's handed off to Clipson again. About 2 or 3 yards on that gain.
Did a great job at just getting as much as he could there, making a couple of defenders miss.
Jacob Caulfield. Hands it to the motion man, Demario White. This man has wheels to the 50-yard line. What a run. And how quick did he get there? Very quick.
Side around the 50 there. Nice play by the Monarchs.
It's the freshman again, Clipson Wallace, getting up the field, giving Mario space to run.
Demario White, a sophomore, and he has to be the fastest kid on the team. Used to play running back, but he feels that wide receiver is the slot position is to his advantage with all that speed. And it's going to be a keep. Jacob Caulfield, he's got blocks. What a block. Clipson Wallace. He's going down the sidelines. Touchdown, Monarchs.
What a run by Jacob Caulfield.
Jacob Caulfield with an amazing touchdown run.
This Monarchs offense rush game looks really good today.
Wow. Why pass when you can just run it like that? And just look at these blocks. Clipson Wallace, the freshman, with an amazing block. And from here, it's all Jacob Caulfield. Staying inbounds while someone's trying to push him out. What a play. And now Connor Fitzpatrick on for the extra point. And that one good. The Monarchs are up 14-0 here in this first quarter with only 4 minutes and 59 seconds remaining.
We knew coming in the Monarchs like to run the football, and they are showing that early.
Throughout the years, they've been running the football, and, they've always been known as a smash and mouth football, running it up the gut organization. But, I thought that they were going to come out with a different look here. I honestly expected to see more passing and more outside, more speed runs, but, just running it up the gut is working just fine for John Marshall here tonight.
A team that lost Dalton Flowers and a 1,000-yard career rusher, they clearly still have that identity.
Yes, they do. And now Fitzpatrick on to kick it again. Not much going good for the Red Riders here tonight. But only the first quarter, of course. And an onside kick. It's recovered by Fitzpatrick. He recovered his own onside kick. What a kick. I can't believe this. Wow.
No one even around Fitzpatrick to recover it. The Red Riders not ready.
Wow.
What a play by the Monarchs there.
Wow. Coach Kropka really has a couple tricks up his sleeve, and I really was not expecting that, and obviously neither were the Red Riders. And now the Monarch offense is back out there, and, they don't want to – the Red Riders do not want to see Jacob Caulfield and Demario White back out here. Now we got a timeout by John Marshall after they recover that onside kick. Players loving it on the sidelines as Connor Fitzpatrick gets praise from everybody.
A great chance here for the Monarchs to go up by 3 touchdowns.
And now on to our sideline reporter, Chris Evans.
Hi, I'm Chris Evans, and we have Brenda Crow with the
Marshall County Childhood Cancer Awareness. Yep.
Yeah. Could you describe your part in fighting childhood cancer?
I'm kind of a co-founder of the group, but it started 5 years ago. Brenda Fernapple is actually another Marshall County School employee as well as myself, and we found this group after she lost her 16-year-old daughter Abby to cancer.
Kept you motivated throughout your 5 years of working with the association?
I think because the need is still there. Childhood cancer is vastly underfunded. It's still the leading killer of children by disease in this country, and 46 kids a day are diagnosed in the United States alone. Worldwide, that figure is like 800. So the need is great, and the answer is research. We need better treatments, and we need cures.
And wow, what a play by the Monarchs. A trick play again, but intercepted by the Red Riders.
It was Brendan Sabutka who threw that ball, who's also this team's backup quarterback.
When I said they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, I didn't even know the half of it. And now a screen pass out to the wide receiver, number 11. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on that one.
A good stop by the Monarchs defense there.
That's Max May on that one. No yards on that one, though.
Red Riders are really liking the screenplay so far here early in the game.
And, you know, something that after the 55-0 loss to University, you know, a lot of people weren't expecting this Monarch team to look as good as they look right now. And, you know, very happy with how they look, most of the fans. And this one's not going to be tricked.
Gonna get
Jared
him behind the line of
Kirkus.
scrimmage there.
Jared Kirkus is not tricked by the read option. He keeps his read, and he is the one that stopped that one. Once again, stepping up when it matters most.
Kirkus has been all over the field tonight.
Bring up third down here and long.
Let's see if this Red Riders offense has any motivation to get this first down. Ball's going to be snapped, or a pitch, and it's going to be a minimal gain of about 4 yards.
Looked like he was going to try and throw it there, but Dakota Moore stuck with his man, forced him to run it.
John Marshall causes fourth down now.
Dakota Moore's got to be one of the smartest players out there. You know, he's very seasoned. He knows what he's doing. He's been playing his whole life. He just, you know, he sticks with his man and prevents the big play from happening. This one's going to be punted. Fair catch called at the 11-yard line by Noah Beckett.
Nice punt by the Red Riders.
Very good punt to pin him back behind their own 20-yard line.
Here comes that Monarchs offense again.
On fire tonight so far.
Yeah, they've looked very good, except for that last possession.
Now let's see if they can go around 83 yards down the field to score again. It's going to be a handoff to Clipson again.
Nice solid run there by Clipson.
Only 3 or 4 yards on that carry. Gage Hawkins on the stop. Andreas Hunter goes into the game. You know, promising athlete for sure. You know, his size is second to none on that team. Well, that is Cole Porter.
Only a sophomore, but he definitely sticks out there.
For sure. Now, they're going to give the call to Clipson again, and he's got enough for a Monarchs first down, taking them to the Monarchs 27-yard line.
So far, Wallace has been able to make the most of his opportunity.
He's looked very good tonight.
Ben McCardle better watch out because Clipson is here to play, and he wants to start as a freshman.
Looking like he could be the next good John Marshall running back.
Showing a lot of promise here tonight. And now, flag. A timeout. My bad. A timeout taken by the Monarchs.
Barr used 2 timeouts here in the first.
No, maybe this Red Riders defense, you know, taking a breath, gets to take a breath and, you know, really analyze what is going on as, you know, the Monarchs have been in complete control so far.
Yeah, Monarchs just playing really physical football on the line tonight.
No, I'm just waiting for a carry by Nate Menendez. You know, he really, no one could really fill his shoes at fullback if he got injured. And, you know, with a lot of the injuries that are going on, you know, Monarchs really thanking their lucky stars that Nate Menendez was not one of them. Ball snapped, and it's another QB keep to Caulfield. He's going to get probably 7 or 8 yards on that one.
It's another solid run by Jacob.
Gage Hawkins again on the stop, not before, around an 8-yard gain.
Weirton is really struggling to stop this Monarchs rush game.
They are. They very much are. And now, a lot of fans wondering when's the path's going to come into play. Clipson gets the run again, and he keeps pushing ahead. Enough for the first down. A great run.
Looked like he was going to be stopped behind the line, but he kept his feet driving and moves the pile for a first down.
Now another set of downs here for the Monarch as they try and work from their 40-yard line. It's going to be snapped, and a pass breaks out of his sack, but whoa! A helmet comes off. Looked like a face mask to me.
Oh, Jacob Caulfield has to go off the field for a play now.
After his helmet appeared to be ripped off, not hit off. And now Sabuka is stepping in at backup quarterback for one play, assuming. But before he can go onto the field and snap the ball, that's the end of the first quarter. John Marshall 14, Weir Red Riders nothing. And what do you think the Weir Red Riders really have to do to get back with the second quarter, to come back and now we're going down to the sideline to Maria Evans.
Hey guys, it is crazy down here. I think that the cheerleaders and the fans are really helping to fuel the team throughout this game. Reporting from the sidelines, I'm Maria Evans with WJMH Sports.
Thank you, Maria. You know, Maria got interviews with Coach Kropka and Coach Sassini at the beginning of the game, and, you know, she is doing a wonderful job here tonight.
Very excited on her role she plays on the sideline.
Yes, she is. She is very passionate about her work. And now they flip fields as John Marshall's about to come back out there for the second quarter of football.
Monarchs would love to replicate what they did in the first quarter.
And now Sabuka's back out there. He snaps the ball, and it's a handoff to Nate Menendez. And, man, is he hard to bring down. He's exciting to watch.
See the strength of him there as he's able to break the first tackle and keep going.
And the speed to get to that second layer just so quickly. And then when he gets there, he initiates contact and drives through. Just never quits running his feet. And that's what I love about Nate Menendez's game.
It's going to bring up third down now as the Monarchs look to convert.
Third and long, you are right. 3rd and 10 to go. Jacob Caulfield drops back the pass. Throws it complete.
Nice catch there over the middle.
Sabuka, great catch.
Nice throw by Caulfield there with a defender in his face.
Very good throw.
That'll move the chains. Giving John Marshall a first down.
You see there, just barely open. Jacob Caulfield finds that opening and just delivers a good ball. New set of down for the Monarchs. Snap the ball and play action pass. He's going to take off with it. And that's good enough for the first down, it looks.
It's another nice run there by Jacob Caulfield.
It's going to be close to it if not. 2nd and short. Very good run by Jacob Caulfield. And that's what I like about Jacob Caulfield's game as well. He is just such a good improviser. He knows he doesn't have the best offensive line in the world with not only two seniors on it, but, you know, he knows how to get things done. It's going to be another handoff to Clipson. And he's going. He's still going. What a play by Clipson Wallace. What a run.
Showing off some strength there as he just carries people with him.
Wow. What an impressive debut for this freshman, Clipson Wallace. Now at Weir's 8-yard line. And this Weir team does not know what hit him. They heard that the starting running back is out, thought they'd be better off. This one's going to be snapped, and another handoff to him. Goes down, but puts up a fight while doing so.
First time we've really seen Weir get inside on the line.
Good penetration on that play by Weir's defensive line.
A 2nd and goal for the Monarchs.
Jacob Caulfield under center. Keeps the ball, but he's going to be tackled around the 8-yard line. About a stalemate there. Got right back where he was.
So you're what the Monarchs going to do on 3rd down.
3rd and goal here. Now, this Monarchs offense hasn't stalled yet. We'll see if they'll stall here on 3rd goal with only 8 yards to go for a touchdown. Sabuka's the motion man. The ball snapped.
Oh, there's a penalty down on the field.
Penalty down.
The offense. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
And we have a false start by the senior Alex Francis on that play. Didn't even give it a chance to start. Now, 3rd and goal at the 14-yard line.
See what the Monarchs got planned here.
We saw a couple trick plays earlier. Maybe we'll see one again. They're quick to the line here. Get set fast. Jacob snaps the ball. Oh, makes a man miss.
What a nice move out there on the outside.
Demario White. What a play. Now, 4th and goal. Assuming that they're going to kick a field goal because they have such a reliable kicker in Connor Fitzpatrick. And it looks that they are going to kick a field goal. This one a chip shot field goal. And good.
Nice
Monarchs.
kick there by Connor.
Monarchs now up 17-0 over the Red Riders, and the Red Riders have to respond soon.
We've seen a lot of aggressiveness from the Monarchs tonight, but they played conservative there. Just get the points that were there.
Yeah, I like the play call there. You know, you don't have a big lead thus far, but, you know, you don't want to risk it.
Points are points.
And now the Monarchs are going to get ready to kick the ball off. Connor Fitzpatrick back out there to kick again after his own onside recovery. Pat McAfee-esque. And these Monarch fans are loving it. They're loving what their Monarchs are doing for them tonight. First home game in a long time. And the kick is underway. What a kick. To the back of the end zone.
A touchback, but that was a one heck of a kick by Connor.
Connor Fitzpatrick is a very excellent kicker.
Only a sophomore. Shows what the leg can do.
Now Andreas Hunter back out there at left guard. Or right tackle, my bad. Now the Red Riders starting at their own 20-yard line. And this one's a pass. Grant Niswanger gets blocked in the backfield, but Nate Menendez stops him after a minimal gain of only 1 or 2 yards.
We see the Monarchs staying disciplined.
Everyone's doing their job tonight, and it's looking really good tonight.
Can see that Coach Kropka has really made a difference for this team.
He really has, Roman. I've talked to players, and they say it's more like a family now with the Coach Kropka. He is a big player person. And great penetration off the ball, and he's going to be stopped for a loss of 1, it looks like.
Nice stop there by the Monarchs defense to hold him to no gain.
Looked ready for the option.
Looked like Cody Hartman on the stop there. Now a 3rd down and 9 here for the Red Riders. Let's see if they can get a first down or maybe a big play. And good penetration off the ball. Oh, almost hauled in there.
Nearly made a great catch.
Would have been a big gain, but he drops it.
Now a 4th down for the Red Riders. I'm assuming punt here. Wouldn't be the smartest decision to go for it, but everybody has their different motives.
With what we've seen so far, can't be expecting anything.
And now Weir's off the punt. Almost blocked there. And that one's going to roll out around the Red Riders' 48-yard line.
Comes the Monarchs offense again.
Now let's see if this Monarch offense can, get 7 points instead of 3 this time that they're hoping for. And now Weir still subbing personnel. Does not look ready for the play. And it's a reverse.
He's got open field here.
Open field. And that's another freshman. Good enough for a first down there. What a play. Now another run to Clipson Wallace, who's going to bounce it outside and get it down to the 15-yard line. Tackled out of bounds.
Solid run there.
Jason Nosko on the tackle.
He's looked really good tonight.
Very good.
So is the Monarchs' offensive line.
And another timeout here. Taken by Weir. Second timeout charge to Weir.
This Monarchs offense really struggled last week, but they're bouncing back in a big way so far tonight.
Yes, they are. And now we're going to go down to the sideline to reporter Chris Evans. Chris?
I'm here with Lexi Hankett, a Moundsville High School alumni. Lexi Hankett, in what year did you graduate from Moundsville High School?
1960.
All right. Why is it important to you that you all come back every 5 years?
To meet old friends, to make new friends, to see who's still living.
Okay. And how does it feel to have? How does it feel to have support for your alumni gatherings even after so long?
The reunion started in 1975, and I'm sure that those people who started them didn't think that they would last until 2020.
All right. Well, that was all from Lexi Hankett. I'm Chris Evans with WJMH Media, reporting from the sidelines.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Now the Monarchs back at the 15-yard line. Another keep by Caulfield. That one only 3 or 4 yards on the game there.
It's going to bring up second down.
Monarchs a big fan of that QB keep.
It's been effective tonight.
Now the ball's snapped, and it's going to be a handoff to Clipson, who almost fumbles the ball, but actually gets a good gain out of that one.
Looks like he's down to the 5.
Looks good enough for a first down.
The Monarchs at first and goal, maybe.
Unless they marked them short, and
looks like
they look to be a yard short. Monarchs at the 6-yard line. They're going to hand it up to Clipson again. Gets down to around the 4, maybe 3-yard line.
Looks like that's going to be a first down for the Monarchs, too.
First and goal.
See what the Monarchs can do here down by the goal line.
Now, if I had to guess of what they're going to do, hand the ball off to Nate Menendez. I don't see a more fitting option to run up the middle than Nate Menendez. And the call's going to go to Clipson, and touchdown, Monarchs.
It's another one for Clipson. He has looked spectacular tonight.
2 touchdowns already in the first half. With only 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this half, man, Clipson has looked good.
And we saw Nate Menendez there getting a lead block for Clipson and opening up the space.
An amazing job. Even if he's not getting the ball, he can really just clear it out, can't he? Now, Connor Fitzpatrick on for the extra point. This one is no good.
Monarchs lead 23-0.
And now we'll see the Monarchs kick off again to the Red Riders. After seeing Clipson tonight, you got to think, who will be starting after this week? If Ben is able to play, Ben McCardle, then, after this performance, who do you think will get the calls next week?
No matter who gets it, you can see that there's probably going to be a tandem in that backfield.
Yes, there will be. Whether it's Nate Menendez lined up with Ben McCardle or Clipson Wallace, we know for sure that it's going to be good. Monarchs kicking off again. Weir still no points. John Marshall 23. Connor Fitzpatrick on the kick again. And that one's a line drive to the returner.
Kick.
And it goes into the end zone for a touchback again.
Out comes the Monarchs defense.
just a very impressive showing for these Monarchs. Last season didn't have the best season, but, it's nice first home game back to, so far be doing well. As Sabuka runs to the other side of the formation. Andreas gets a little jumpy there, but no flag called.
Nice stop there by the Monarchs defense. Looks like to hold them to no gain.
They have been very prepared for this rushing attack from the Red Riders.
And the Red Riders snap the ball, drop back for a pass, and it's going to be complete. This one only for a short game, however.
Looks like it's going to be 4 yards short of the first down.
They allow the catch, but are able to keep them from gaining any yards afterwards.
So now 3rd down and short for the Red Riders. Around 4 yards to gain. And in a night where they haven't been able to get a lot of yards, just 4 yards is all they want on this play. Ball snap, handed off, and that one might be a loss of 4, if at the least.
The Monarchs defense was there ready to stop them.
Great penetration by the line.
3 Monarchs already in the backfield by the time that ball was snapped.
Back there to meet them.
Looks like they're bringing on the punt team, which would be a smart move here.
On a play where they were looking for 4 yards, looks like they lost about 4.
Monarchs defenses look very strong tonight.
This punt is going to be returned by Ashton Collette. Only about 15, maybe 10.
Monarchs getting good starting field position yet again tonight.
With only a minute 55, you got to think maybe this is the last Monarch offensive possession for this half. This ball is going to be snapped. Play action. It's going to be complete to Nate Menendez down the sidelines with good contact. Good gain.
Monarch showing that they can throw the ball too.
Jason Nosko was not ready for that one. He is a human wrecking ball when he's downfield. And Jason Nosko will feel that one tomorrow in the morning.
Monarchs offense looks very good right now.
Even in the passing game. Now it's going to be handed off to Clipson again. He's still up, breaks a tackle. He's going for the ball. Bad decision. Breaks out of that tackle, spins right out of it.
Clipson is just such a strong runner tonight.
He's refused to go down on first contact so far.
Jared Kirkus at fullback, and that one's going to be fumbled. But Jared Kirkus jumps onto that one. Saves the day for the Monarchs there.
Senior being very aware.
Timeout. Still jumping on that ball as if it was live. Like to see that. The last timeout is taken by John Marshall.
46 seconds left to go before halftime. Let's see what the Monarchs can do.
We're just looking for anything. Mostly a stop here. If they can stop this, might leave the door open for their comeback in the next half.
Would be huge for them to keep it to just 23 points.
The last thing this defense wants is a touchdown right here. Or for the Monarchs to get in field goal range and have Connor Fitzpatrick try and nail one. And that's a false start on the play by Cole Porter.
False start. Offense. Number 79. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And that one's going to back them up 5 yards on this 3rd down. And now Monarchs are no longer close to that field goal range and hoping for a 1st down here with only 44 seconds left in this half.
3rd down.
And now Jacob Caulfield's going to drop back, and it's dropped. Braden Sabuka, not a great ball, and wasn't able to get a good handle on that one. And now it is 4th and 8.
Throw was just a little behind him and not able to bring it in.
So what the Monarchs are going to do here on 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out there.
You know, they have a lot of confidence in this defense that they can get the job done if they do not convert here.
Oh, looks like there's a
flag on the play, but it's going to be complete to Clipson Wallace. He's going to break a tackle. Touchdown if it stands. However, there is a flag on the play.
Wallace, flag on the play.
Illegal shift on the offense.
Oh, and this one is coming back.
1 second.
That's disappointing to see from the Monarchs.
Would have been Wallace's 3rd touchdown on the night.
3rd touchdown in the 1st half. How does that sound?
For a freshman.
Good numbers.
See what the Monarchs are going to do here now after the penalty.
25 seconds on the play clock, I believe, is what the referee just said.
Looks like the Monarchs are going to go for it too here.
Oh, yes. I agree with their decision to go for it here. You know, they got the speediest guys on the field right now, and they're incomplete there. Turnover on downs. The Red Riders now have the ball with 26 seconds left.
See what they're going to do here with 26 seconds.
Demario White looked wide open over the middle. Maybe just a little bit of a miscommunication.
Weir ball 1st and 10 for their 25-yard line with 27.4 before halftime.
With 27 seconds left, this team, they're either going to try and go for a touchdown here or just run out the clock and go to half, but I don't see why they do that. This one's going to be a motion option to the left.
Looked like the Monarchs were going to get him there for a second, but then he breaks it out for a little bit.
For a minimal gain of 3 or 4 yards.
They're hurrying up to the line here.
It was number 6, Carson Yobagi. And now he's going to drop back and throw it deep. Intercepted!
Oh, the ref says it's incomplete.
I believe that one was intercepted. Both the Sabuka twins wanted that one and went from Brennan's hands to right to Braden's. No, maybe if one of them would have just backed off, it would have been an interception and possibly bring it back to the house.
It's great coverage by the Monarchs. 3 defenders in the area.
Now 3rd and 6. They're going to take a knee.
That's going to take us to halftime.
This has been the 1st half. John Marshall 23, Weir nothing. Thank you for joining us.
For your attention to the north end zone, we now have the 2021 Hall of Fame inductees. Up first, they've been contributors for the Boosters since 1982 until today. Lexi and Bob Hankett, son Ted and Lexi Hankett, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Monarch Booster Club at John Marshall. Up next, athletic director and administrator, Fred Tweedley, the late Fred Tweedley's daughter, Jean Ann Sherman, and his son, Fred Tweedley Jr., longtime coach and athletic director from 1968 to 1980, also from 1980 to 1994 as AD. Up next, golf coach from 1975 to 2005, 4 state championship teams. Ladies and gentlemen, Rudy Citazolo. Up next, softball basketball coach from the 70s to 2010, coach of the 1988 state championship softball team. Ladies and gentlemen, Alfonso Poncho Flores. Up next, basketball coach from 1978 to 2011, coach of the 1982 state championship team. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Stanley Blankenship. Wrestling coach from 1968 to 1982. He coached 4 state championship teams. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Heingardner. Up next, baseball coach from 1968 to 2017, coach of the 1985 state championship team. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Montgomery. Up next, football coach from 1983 to 2006, coach of the 1996 state championship team, Mike Linsky. In his honor today, his wife, Sandy Linsky, and his daughter, Lori Weaver. Also daughters, Michael Ward and Chelsea Eckleberry. Our next inductee, 1997 Wrestling All-American, 95 to 97, 2-time state champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Muldrew. Our next inductee, 1995 Wrestling All-American from 1993 to 1995, 2-time state champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Cliff Ward. Our next inductee, 1983 Basketball All-American, 1981 to 1983, 2-time All-State Basketball, 2-time state champion track, discus, and shot put. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy Gamble. And our last inductee for this year, 1996 Cross Country Track All-American from 1984 to 1986, state champion 1996 Cross Country. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Miller. Once again, our first class of the 2021 Hall of Fame inductees, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, and a big round of applause. And thank you, guys and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Weirton Red Riders Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2021 Marching Monarchs. The band is under direction of Tracy Philbin. The percussion instructor is Jason Birch. The field commander is Paige Wallace, and the drumline captain is Olivia Miller. This year's halftime show is entitled The 80s and features the following selections of Call Me, Centerfold, which features senior trumpeter Lakin Phillips, Tainted Love, and The Best of Times. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 John Marshall Marching Monarchs. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 John Marshall Marching Monarchs. Great job, everybody. All right, on the 50-50 for the John Marshall cheer, correct? All right. Winning ticket number 575-958. On the 50-50 for the cheer, 575-958. Go to the cheer booth and collect your huge winnings, ladies and gentlemen. 575-958.
And we're back. Now Monarchs are leading 23-0 starting this second half. And we're not sure who's getting the ball this half. I think the Monarchs are getting the ball this half to start off.
The Monarchs are hoping to continue what they did in the first half.
Yes, they are. They really just ran through that Weir defense, and Weir didn't really stand a chance.
Their front five has been dominating so far tonight.
Yes, they have. And let us not forget about the freshman, Clemson Wallace, who is just having a whale of a game tonight.
Really out here making a name for himself.
And now the Monarchs are off to return this one. Demario White back deep, along with Ashton Collette as well. Weir coming onto the field, hoping to have a better half than they did last half.
They never really got that offense going.
Yeah, they never really did. Just a lot of loss plays that ended up being big losses, and they're hoping to eliminate some of those in this half.
Then they had some costly turnovers too.
Yeah, including that one right in the first quarter, the strip sack from Jared Kirkus, who was also having a very good game.
Yeah, and that set up John Marshall for the first touchdown of the game.
And now the kick is off. Ashton Collette will return this one. And he's going to go to 40. Almost breaks that one, but is wrapped up.
Solid run there
They just
by
held
Ashton.
on to him, and seemed like a little bit of a skirmish on the field there. And now this Monarch offense is coming back out to hopefully as a second half as they did a first.
Wonder what Weirton's plan is here to stop the Monarchs.
Demario White in motion. It's going to be handed off to him. He's got wheels. Don't let him get outside. And that one's good for about 20, 25.
What a run there by Demario White.
We saw some of his speed as he just straight up runs past people.
But this one is coming back. A holding call on the Monarchs. Replay first down, 10 yards. Actually, not quite sure what happened there. Now, as Clipson comes off the field. not only with one back. Jacob snaps the ball. He's going to hand it off. And another flag comes down. Nate Menendez with a decent run.
Momo. Prentice on the stop. Let's see what happens. Correction, Nate Menendez, the ball carrier.
This one looks like it's going to be against the Monarchs. Jacob Caulfield goes to the sideline.
Illegal chalk block on the offense. Number 53 and number 16 penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Grant Niswanger with an illegal chop block on that play.
Back-to-back.
Sets the Monarchs far back on that one.
Back-to-back penalties committed by the Monarchs. That can really kill a drive.
1st and 34. Here, let's see if the Monarchs can get at least maybe 10 yards out of this one. And he's going to roll out right with the play action. He's going to find Demario White down the sideline.
Demario White was wide open there on that play.
Solid gain, really. What you need a first and very, very long situation. Got them all the way back, only 3 yards behind their initial spot on 2nd down. 1st and 34. Able to get it to the 40-yard line. What a play by the sophomore, Demario White.
Nice throw there by Jacob, too.
Now 2nd and long. 2nd and about 14. Jacob Caulfield drops back again to throw. Throws it down the field. He has a man. It's complete.
What a catch and a throw.
By the freshman. That one was Wesley Hughes. Big play there for the Monarchs. 1st and 34. All the way down the... Look how far Jacob Caulfield throws this ball, and he just lays out for that one.
Monarchs are really showing they can air out the ball right now.
Wesley Hughes, a great job just to lay out and catch that ball. And now it's another run.
Nice stiff arm
to
there.
Wallace. Gain of about 4 on that one. You know, he doesn't have all the speed in the world, Clipson Wallace, but, man, can he break tackles.
Got to see a little bit of a stiff arm there.
Yes, we did. Something we haven't seen much of this game. But Clipson has been breaking a lot of tackles. This one snapped, and the call is going to go back to Clipson, who, for one of the very first times, is stopped for a short gain. Only about 1 yard. Should have been no yards on that play, but he fights forward, keeps moving his feet. Good enough for a yard. And now John Marshall with the 3rd and 4. They come up and they want another touchdown. I'll tell you, Roman. He's going to snap the ball, and it's a play action. A lot of time, and that one just goes into the end zone. No receiver in the end zone, but just threw that one away.
It's not 4th down. Let's see what the Monarchs are going to do here.
Good choice by Caulfield not to force anything.
It's looking like they're going to keep the offense out there.
It does.
They truly believe in their defense.
They know they can get a stop.
Oh, there's
and
a
a flag.
Illegal substitution. 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
And a killer there on 4th down.
Penalties on this drive are just killing the Monarchs.
Let's see if they can bounce back like they did last time. Nate Menendez comes in again. One play, Demario White on the motion, and that one's incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Monarchs. Weir will take over.
Just fell short.
Nobody really around Wallace, but defender able to get his hands on that and stop it.
Just amazing penetration by that defensive line.
Let's see what this weird offense can do here now.
Now they have to be coming out of this locker room wanting a big play.
You gotta wonder what was said in that locker room after being shut out in this first half.
Malachi Strohmile pitches it. It's going to be a toss. Their big running back. Oh, and he's hit hard out of bounds by Sabuka. Jamari Hubbard Bass on the carry. He's a very big guy. Looks like if he gets the ball and he runs downhill, there's a good chance, you're not going to be able to tackle him by yourself.
Tough to stop when he gets going.
He's second and short now.
And it's a play action. Incomplete. Misses his target there.
Right through his hands, it looked like.
He was looking for Carson Yobaggy on that play. Malachi Strohmile throws incomplete, however.
It's third down here. If I had to guess, they're probably going to run it.
Now, but do they trust the run game? Now, they do have a very big back end right now, but so far they have not done very well on the run. A lot of stops in the backfield, and this looks like it is another one. Jared Kirkus, big tackle on 3rd and 1.
Wait for the Monarchs to get back there. Shut them down on third down.
Running back did all he could there to try and get some yardage, but Monarchs defense too much.
Jared Kirkus would not let go.
Let's see what they're going to do here on 4th down. It looks like they're bringing out the punt team.
But it looks that John Marshall does not have a returner.
We've seen this earlier tonight, too.
Very strange. Maybe it's to be safe.
It's a good kick there. It's going to roll back.
Good punt with a good roll down to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Monarchs will start for their next drive.
It's definitely an interesting decision there not to have a return back there.
We're preparing for the fake, but it's a beautiful punt by Weir.
Mark starting here on the 29.
Punter did a very good job flipping field position. Nate Menendez, the single back, gets the handoff, and look at him go. He can just, even on those short carries, you just love watching him because he can just, and he's down on the play. Nate Menendez is down on the play. Injury timeout.
Let's hope he's okay down there.
We're going to step aside until this gets figured out. Now we're going to go down to the sideline to our reporter, Chris Evans. Chris?
Cheerleading group. How much preparation goes into an event like this?
It takes a good bit. We usually practice every 3 to 4 days after school, around 2-hour practices, practicing motions as well as tumbling and studying as well.
How does it feel to finally be back after so long?
It feels amazing, especially looking up in the student section and seeing all of the amazing fans here to cheer with us.
I'm Chris Evans with WJMH Media, reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Chris. And Nate Menendez is walking off the field, a sight you love to see. You know, he's a really big part of this offense and defense, and everyone that's on the sideline is so happy to see him walking, and looked like he went down with a lot of pain on that last play. But now the Monarchs are back. And a gain of around 2.
Looked like they were going to have him in the back there.
But of course they didn't. Because that's the kind of game that Clipson Wallace has been having tonight.
He has refused to go down on contact.
He's just such a strong runner.
Now let's see how well Clipson can do without his lead blocker, Nate Menendez. Jared Kirkus, who also is a very good linebacker, is in there. Let's see how he can do. A good lead block. And that's good enough for the first down. Clipson with a good carry.
He's just so explosive when he gets the ball.
A lot of good carries tonight for Clipson Wallace.
We've seen the Monarchs offensive line just continue dominating so far in this third quarter.
And now a new set of downs for the Monarchs. Monarchs coming up to the ball now. Jacob Caulfield snaps the ball. Play action. Reverse to Mario. DeMario White only gets a couple on that play. 2 or 3 on that play.
DeMario White's so dangerous when you get him in open field. That speed is killer.
Good job by Weir's defense there, keeping him on the inside.
It just makes you think, when are they going to, if they really need to utilize him, when are they going to utilize DeMario White? They have so far in this game, but, he is a very, very versatile player, and they can use him in many different ways. That one's complete to DeMario White, but flag is down after a gain of 11. Nice catch and run by DeMario White.
There. Holding. Offense. Number 28. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
And that one's going to go on the freshman, Clipson Wallace, holding. That one a killer for the Monarchs. Now it is 2nd and 20.
These penalties are really killing them on these big plays.
It's their 4th so far in just this quarter.
We see the penalty kill one earlier on that big touchdown by Clipson.
Monarchs quick to the line, as always. It's going to be a handoff to Clipson. Gets around 9 on that run.
Solid run there by Clipson.
He is really picking it up for Ben McCardle, who is missing. Very, very good tonight.
It's 3rd down now. Let's see what the Monarchs are going to do here.
3rd and about 11. Let's see if they can continue to have good fortune on the offensive side of the ball. Play action. Almost sacked. And he is going to go down. Sack for Weir.
Weir got back there fast to bring him down.
It's a big play for this defense.
If they really want to still be in this game, this is what they need to do. This John offense, they were rolling in the first half, but now they're slowing down. After these first 2 drives, they just haven't been able to get penalties. Penalties have stopped them from scoring. Caulfield on the punt. A decent punt. With a decent bounce. Oh. Getting a little aggressive on that punt team is Sabuka.
But out comes the Monarchs defense.
Now, last drive, very impressive 3rd and 1 stop by Jared Kirkus, who he's able to get back there when it really matters and, make big plays.
We've seen him step up a number of times so far tonight.
He's had such an impressive night tonight.
Not only is he playing DN, but, he's also going in at fullback, and it's what you like to see. This one, a screen pass, nobody really on him. Coda Moore's going to drag him down.
Looks like he's going to get about 5 yards there.
Secure tackle by Coda Moore.
It's a pretty good play for Weir there on first down.
They really like to go to that play. I like to use the receivers out there in the screen game.
Ball snapped, and it's going to be ran up the middle and just stopped immediately.
Not a great stop by the Monarchs defense.
Bryce Cook on the stop there for the Monarchs. Great job of getting in there and wrapping him up and not letting go. Just waiting for the rest of your teammates who are also getting through that line very easily to come help you. And that's all you got to do when your defensive line is that good.
Mark's defensive line has looked so impressive tonight.
And this one's going to be a read option, and that one is not going anywhere. Jace Riding on the stop. He's been filling in. He's filling in this week for Ben McCardle at linebacker.
Oh, he's going to get the first down there.
But not enough. Wasn't able to stop him from getting that first down.
Looks like Weir got a little bit of a friendly spot there.
Yeah, it looked like it was behind the first down there.
Now 1st and 10 for the Weir Red Riders. He's going to drop back for pass. Incomplete.
They had a man, but he just couldn't bring it in.
Beautiful timing down there on the hit to jar the ball loose.
And the Sabucas have been very good in coverage, you know. They just aren't letting any balls go past them. No deep balls, you know. Every deep ball that's been thrown has been, you know, deflected. He's going to roll left, and he's going to be taken down after a minimal gain of about 2 yards. Monarch down on the field.
Going to get a ref timeout here. Make sure he's okay down there.
Not really able to see who it is, but we'll get back to you when he is up.
He is up and walking on his own, but he's got a little bit of a limp here.
Looks like big Ethan Neely. Not able to make it out quite yet.
He's getting checked out right now.
It's another senior for the Monarchs that goes down.
Yeah, Ethan Neely. Who now Alex Thomas Jr. steps in. Very promising on JV last year. Let's see what he can do on varsity. And the first play, he gets back there, but not a. Ooh, what a lick by Jace Riding.
Looks like he might be short of the first down there, too. And he is. It's going to force 4th down. Let's see what's going to happen here now.
Monarchs defense has been very good in these short yard situations.
Now, the question is, did they punt it or did they go for it on this 4th and short situation?
It's looking like they're going to keep the offense out there.
Team in desperate need of points right now.
It's going to be a very big stop here for the Monarchs.
My guess is it's going to Jamari Hubbard-Bass, and it does, but the Monarchs are there to stop him. Another big 4th down stop by the Monarchs.
The Monarchs have been so good tonight there on that short yard plays and just getting in the backfield and shutting down the running back.
And that's another turnover on downs. What a great job in short fieldage.
They're going to give the Monarchs great field position here.
Red Rider 45.
Now the Monarchs take over at the Red Rider 45. Let's see what they can do. It's going to be another handoff to Clipson. He's going to make a man. Oh,
He
almost makes a man miss. And if he does, then he probably keeps going.
It's a great tackle out in open field.
Amazing tackle.
He had a lot of open yards there. He would have broke that one.
And it's not like Weir is having a bad outing here. It's just little things are not going their way. They are by no means being destroyed right now or blown out. It's just the little things are not going their way right now. As Clipson gets another handoff, and this is the reason that the Monarchs are winning. Clipson Wallace. He is running all over this defense.
He has played great tonight for the Monarchs. They're going to have a great running back room.
Now Brady Dean comes in for fullback. As Jared Kirkus goes to the sideline, probably to get some rest. Brady Dean with a good block. Clipson breaks it. He's still going to the 11-yard line.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Clipson has just looked so good tonight.
He is just eating up every yard he can find.
So Weir in defense just can't stop him tonight.
And now a timeout by the Monarchs. Monarchs 23, Weir nothing here in this fourth quarter. Now, if I'm John Marshall, if I'm on John Marshall right now, I'm really just trying to keep the score where it is. I'm not concerned about scoring or anything like that, whether it comes touchdown, field goals. What they really need to do to keep this game out of reach is to keep playing the kind of ball they've been playing on defense. You know, the successful game they've been playing on defense. They make stops. The defensive line has been getting into the backfield every play. They want to win this game after losing last week. They want this win at home.
Yeah, it's never easy coming back after being blown out like they were, but they have responded in the right way.
The Monarchs just need to keep the clock running here.
And now the Monarchs at the Red Riders 10-yard line, 11-yard line. Another run to Clipson. He breaks a tackle, breaks another. He's still going to the 4-yard line. He is hard to bring down as a freshman. Carson Yobagi on that stop. Almost didn't make the stop.
Weir and looking tired out there as Clipson just ran all over them.
Yes, they do. And now Noah Beckett comes off the field. And guess who's getting the ball again? And guess who has another touchdown? Clipson Wallace. He extends this Monarch lead to 29. 29-0, John Marshall. And, you know, he gets that handoff, and there's just no one there waiting for him.
Yeah, he got untouched into the end zone.
He's just having one heck of a night.
I believe that is his third touchdown.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Wow, what a game.
It's Connor on the kick here.
Connor Fitzpatrick, or as they call him on the team, Fitzmagic, puts that one through.
It's been great all night.
And now Monarchs lead 30-0 with only 11 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in this game.
We're really going to need to get going on offense on this drive if they want to have a chance.
The student section's excited. Everybody's having fun. The fans are excited. Their Monarchs are up 30-0. It's a good day. And now, once again, the Monarchs are going to be kicking off to the Weir Red Riders. And everyone from the student section just pours on, and they're just having fun.
First-time fans have been back in the year, making the most of it.
And they love it.
It's great to have the fans back.
It really is. I feel like it's brought a whole different energy to this game and helping the Monarchs win in a whole different way. Even a good turnout for the Red Riders fans. This one's a good kick. Wow. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to stop him. Noah Beckett's the only one left, and what a tackle. Open field tackle. Keeps him to 0. If Noah Beckett isn't there, that's a touchdown. If it's anyone else making that tackle, I promise you that is a touchdown. Noah Beckett is very good at making tackles in the open field, and I've watched him do it for years.
So second time we've seen a Monarch make a tackle in the open field on a kickoff, save a touchdown.
It's a really good return there by Weir, but just a great stop by Noah.
And sophomore Andreas Hunter back out there. Like to see him out there. It's a screen pass, and it's going to be blown up.
Gonna stop him in the backfield there.
Cody Hartman with the stop.
Weir's been running that screen pass all night, and the Monarchs were ready for it.
We're gonna lose about 3 yards there on that play.
Alex Thomas still at defensive end for Ethan Neely. Let's see what he's able to do here with Andreas Hunter also on his side.
Andreas just sets a tackle there.
A good stop there. That one is
there's a
J.D.
flag
Williams.
down.
Wait. J.D. Wells, my fault. Flag down on the field.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 52 on the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. That yardage will result in a first down.
And that one's going against the Monarchs. Jace Riding being unsportsmanlike.
It's the type of penalty you like to avoid because it can give an offense some life.
15 yards.
And that gives them a new set of downs there, too. Just killer here late in this game.
He's going to roll out right, and he's going to be sacked. Grant Niswanger in the backfield.
What a play there.
What a play.
Defense.
This Monarchs defense just keeps going and going. Even when they show their worst parts, the next play they'll come out and they'll hit you right in the face with their best parts.
Just look at the speed here.
That's closing speed. Great closing speed by a big guy.
Just gets there and brings him down. That's huge after that penalty.
Really helping that offense. Defense, my fault.
It's a timeout by Weir.
Their first one of the half.
They got 2 left.
And, you know, this has to be a big game for Justin Kropka, who, after his debut last week at University, you know, a crushing loss. And, you know, it left a lot of fans wondering whether Coach Kropka was worthy enough to coach the Monarchs and if he was good enough and if his playbook was good enough.
But he's really come out tonight and shown that he is worthy.
Shown the type of coach that he is.
Excited to watch him and the Monarchs the rest of the season.
And I've never quite seen a team come out and adapt to a new coaching staff, a new playbook, as well as these guys have, because even the seniors are working with a whole new football team.
And they all just work so well together.
That one's going to be complete over the middle, makes a man miss. And puts his shoulders down for some more yards on that play.
It's a big gain there for Weir and
Ashton Collette on the tackle.
See what the Monarchs can do here on third down.
They've been very good on third downs.
See if they can make another stop here on third down, and if they can't, see if they can do on this drive. And this one looks like it's going to be an option.
Swarm, and they just bring him down.
And he's brought down, but short of the first down, and this is going to be fourth and around 4 or 5.
Officials timeout there. This looks like one of the Weir and maybe down on the sideline there.
And we'll go. We're going to go down to the sideline to reporter Chris Evans. Chris?
Da, 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 da.
Sorry about that, folks. Now we're going to go down to the sideline to Chris Evans. Chris?
I'm Chris Evans, and I'm here with the John Marshall High School field commander for the band, Paige Wallace. Paige, how hard is it to organize events like this?
Well, I would say that it can be pretty tricky at times, especially things with like time management and getting people in the right place at the right time. But once you get everybody on the same page, things actually run pretty smoothly.
And how do you get the crowd riled up?
Well, we have to exude a lot of energy ourselves, so that's playing loud, playing with a lot of energy, and just really hyping each other up to get the crowd hyped up as well.
Okay, thank you. I'm Chris Evans reporting from the sidelines for WJMH Media.
Thank you, Chris.
It looks like the Monarchs may have stopped short.
Another official's timeout as another Weir player is down on the field.
You hate to see it.
And we got a lot of players going down tonight, and you really do not like to see it.
Injuries on both sides of the ball are crucial here, especially this early in the season.
And, this is not only physically for the players, emotionally damaging because, both teams came in here 0-1, and both teams, only one team can leave 1-1, as it looks as though the Monarchs might pull ahead in this one. And now the player seems to be getting up and heading back to the sideline.
It's good to see that he can walk under his own
will. Eight minutes and 15 seconds remain, and it's not looking very good for Weir.
Monarchs probably just want to close this one out and get home.
I think we'll see a lot of runs here just to chew the clock.
Jacob Caulfield under center. Looks like Brady Deem is back out there at fullback. And, of course, they give it to, actually, John David Wells, his first carry of tonight.
What a solid run there by JD.
And whoever the Monarchs have put At the fullback position, they've done a great job at getting blocks.
The lead blocks have been crucial to this running offense.
Weir just can't seem to stop down this run game by the Monarchs. They struggled with it last week, too.
It's going to be handed off to JD again.
Another strong run for a
And
first down.
yes, that is good enough for a first down. And just like Wallace is able to keep moving his feet and moving the pile forward.
And the Monarchs keep that clock chewing.
This first down really helps them chew this clock out. I don't expect to see any more passes from the Monarchs tonight. Ryan Ward out there, a wideout. This one's going to be handed off to J.D. Wells. He cuts it upfield. Only one man to beat. He does a spin move and fumbles the ball. But they say he's down.
What a run
before
by
the fumble.
JD's looking really impressive right now.
Showed off some of the vision, bounced that ball to the outside.
This Monarchs running back room is just full of talent tonight.
It really is something really good to look at the film. All backs, fullbacks, running back, both did well. As J.D. Well gets the call again, even bigger run.
Monarchs just can't be stopped right now on the ground.
They cannot. And what J.D. lacks in size, he makes up for in speed and quickness. He can make very good cuts. He can outrun people to the end zone. He's very good at it.
You can see this Weirton defense getting really wearied down.
They are. They look very tired. Another handoff to J.D. Wells, but they're ready for it this time as he's taken down somewhat awkwardly, seen by the face mask, but no flag on the play.
It's one of the few times the Weirton have been able to stop the Monarchs running game.
One of the very few times. Now it is a 1st and goal at the Red Riders 9. And a touchdown here will probably seal this one away for the Monarchs. Yeah, they did an amazing job tonight. And J.D. Wells walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. That one seems to be the icing on the cake there as they lift them up in the end zone, and they're all celebrating here at Monarch Stadium tonight. JD, you can see, just walks into the end zone untouched. Seems like that linebacking core just didn't want that one.
They're just exhausted out there.
That's understandable. Clemson's been running all over them.
And it looks like they're keeping the offense out there to go for 2. Oh, he just kneels it down.
Not sure what's going on there.
It's an interesting call.
Maybe for sportsmanship or...
Yeah, not to run up the score.
Can't say I've ever seen a kneel on a 2-point conversion, but there's a first for everything, I guess.
John Marshall gets ready to kick off the Weirton.
Weirton, who's had fairly well returns, just trying to get one thing to be able to look back at and just see positively from this game. You know, a lot of negatives from tonight for Weir, but you know they're really just hoping to get some positives on this last 5 minutes of play. Maybe a big return again or anything on offense. I'm sure they'll be looking for any big plays.
They've had a couple of big plays earlier in this game, just could never really get anything out of it. It's credit to the Monarch defense.
Just not able to find the end zone or field goal for that matter.
The Monarchs defense has just played incredible tonight. Monarchs have played great on both sides of the ball. Nice kick there by Connor Fitzpatrick.
This one's going to roll out of the back of the end zone.
Patrick doesn't give him a chance to get a return there.
As the Red Riders will take over at the 20-yard line after that one as a touchback.
Here comes that Monarchs defense.
And it looks like the Monarchs have taken their starters out for tonight.
The one who risk losing anybody else.
A lot of injuries tonight, so very smart decision by Coach Kropka and all the coaching staff. Jace Barch out there, cornerback number 3. Haven't heard much of him tonight, but he's a very solid player.
Gonna get an opportunity here.
Ryan Ward at the other cornerback position.
See what Weirdon's got planned here to even try to put something on the board.
And a fumble on the play. Looks like Weir recovered.
You can just see Weirton is wear down right now.
A good show of sportsmanship there by Ryan Ward, who helps Devon Colson off the field.
They're just falling apart, that Weirton offense.
I'd expect to see JV come in for Weir now. It looks like they might be in. This one's going to be a pitch to the outside. He's going to have some yards there. Once again, Devon Colson.
Looks like the Monarchs are going to stop them short and force third down. See what the Monarchs do here on third down.
They can get another one of those signature stops that they've been getting all night. And that one looks like a broken play, but it doesn't matter. Cody Harding on the tackle.
They're going to get him in the backfield there.
Just a miscommunication. Quarterback and running back not on the same page.
Weird really struggled tonight on third down. So let's see what happens here on fourth.
And Demir Mauder limping off the field as he comes off. Now 1:37 left, and obviously this game is now out of reach as the ball is fumbled and recovered. Recovered by the Monarchs. Logan Bandy.
Nice recovery there by the Monarchs.
Good job recovering that one, and there's a letter for Logan Bandy. Logan Bandy hasn't always gotten the most reps, but you know, he always plays his heart out and always ends up coming out with a couple tackles or a couple splash plays. To be honest, he's a very good player.
See how excited the guys for the sideline got for him.
See what the Monarchs are going to do here with just a little over a minute left.
And it looks like they're in the victory formation. And this one looks like it's over. Now just 45 seconds left.
Oh, the clock ticked down now.
Monarchs are going to claim their first win of the season here in week 2.
Very impressive win here by the Monarchs.
And no one is more happy to win this game than Coach Kropka.
Gets to get his first win as the John Marshall head coach at his home field.
And they got to feel good after that one. The crowd's excited. Now as the time rolls down, they shake hands.
And the Monarchs win 36-0.
What a game. You know, and someone that sticks out to me most is just Clipson Wallace, how he was just able to keep running and keep eating up those yards and, 3 touchdowns, a very good game. And
the whole Monarch backfield looked impressive tonight.
And of course, the injury to Nate Menendez is a big deal, but a lot of healthy fullbacks that can block just as well as he can, but no one can quite run the ball as well as Nate Menendez can.
Yeah, we saw the Monarchs, all of them, step up in a big way. Got the job done.
Everybody who needed to step up, stepped up.
Let's hope everyone that got hurt tonight is doing well. Okay.
Now, one player, 2 players really stood out to me tonight and really just brought something that they didn't have. And after Ben McCardle was injured, they lost their starting running back. They lost their starting linebacker, but Clipson Wallace went in there and he filled that position. And Jace Riding went in at linebacker and he filled that position. And they stepped up in a very big way tonight.
They both looked very impressive tonight.
Very impressive win for the Monarchs as they go on to 1-1 on the season. As you can see, Coach Stiles, defensive coordinator, is talking to him right now. Very, very happy with tonight's win, of course.
The Monarchs shift their focus to next Friday when they got to go to Preston.
The Monarchs will be back here Friday, September 17th versus Trimble. That's their homecoming game.
Yes, a lot of excitement for that homecoming game. And I hope the Monarchs can get another win.
Trimble is a very good team, though. It can be a tough one.
Very tough one.
If the Monarchs can just continue what they're doing tonight, they look very impressive.
This broadcast was done by WJMH Media. All student run, behind the scenes and in front of the camera. Thank you for watching our presentation of John Marshall football. John Marshall winning 36-0. And now we're going down to the sidelines. Maria Evans with Coach Kropka.
Coach, how does it feel to win your first game on home turf?
Well, I'm more excited for the guys, the kids. We had a rough week, man. When you go down, you open up the season and you take a butt whipping like we did. a lot of times that could derail a team. The reels can come off real easy, But these kids, we had a lot of guys that were supposed to be backups about a month ago step in and do a really nice job for us. So I'm happy for the kids. I'm happy for the seniors. They got to win on their senior night. That's one of my fondest memories is my senior night. So I'm glad that's how their careers, get to end. I guess it's weird having a senior night this early, but I'm glad they won their senior night tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Reporting from the sidelines, I'm Maria Evans with WJMH Sports.
Thank you, Maria. And now we say goodbye from WJMH Media. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. And now we say goodbye from WJMH Media. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast this week. John Marshall winning 36-0.